Moi kaikki. That's Finnish and means hi everyone. I'm Hanna and this is my podcast called Hanna from Sheep's Alley. I'm coming to you from Kuopio, Finland. Today is 29th of August. It's like almost 4 p.m. and I'm recording this outside and it's quite hot. End of August and it's still plus 24 Celsius, which I believe is around 75 Fahrenheit, maybe, or close to that. I'm quite hot. I'm happy that the sun is behind the trees over there, but it's still quite hot, but I'm enjoying it. We don't get to have so many hot days at the end of August. It's been a while. I was supposed to podcast at the end of July, but I have been terribly busy during the summertime, so I'm podcasting now. I haven't finished much. I'll start with hubby's socks, which I have knit out of this Tuscan knit yarn, which I got from Melissa maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And this is how they look finished. These are I call these this and that socks. Nothing very interesting. Just I made this pattern, this garter rich stripe pattern just as I went. I was supposed to knit garter, rib row, then 5 or 6 stockinette rows, and I did it here. But then, because I finished knitting these socks while we were at Pori Jazz Festival in southern Finland in Pori, and I suppose the music was so wonderful that I kind of forgot and knit too much. So I ended up making these uneven looking. But hubby likes these. He likes the color. So that's the first and the second. See, I only have 2. I haven't knit much this summer due to the fact that we have been doing renovation work and it still continues in another place. I'll talk about that later. But this one, which was an unfinished object the last time, I finished this. It's huge. This is villapesupinnat. This is my second shawl. And I like these red colors, but I'm not going to put it on because I'm hot. Oh. But anyway, I'm very pleased how this turned out. And it's huge, which I love. So that's my second. And no more finished objects. I have some webs, but I'm going to only show you my active webs. One is living in this bag, which Ali from Starry Eyes Ali. Well, actually her podcast is called Little Drops of Wonderful, but I think she's Starry Eyes Ali on Instagram. See, I belong to the dodgy bag club. I just added this Pori Jazz thingy which we had on our wrists. See, I finished knitting those hubby's socks while we were at the Pori Jazz Festival, and we happened to go past a knitting store. I don't remember the name of it, but it was in Pori, and I bought 2 50-gram skeins of this yarn because hubby said that he wants to have another pair of socks, and because these are very summery, hubby is going to get shorty socks. And this is how much I have done. Again, my basic this and that socks. Nothing very interesting. But that's my one active whip. Then well, this isn't an active whip yet, but it will be very soon. See, I took part in, well, I went to Jyväskylä Festival, which happened at the beginning of July, and I took 2 classes. First one was Neulova Narttus, or she's Neulova Narttu, on Ravelry. Yes, but on Instagram her profile is, I think it's s.pyhänniska or something like that. I'll show you some of her work. These are her patterns on Ravelry. See, I took her course which was about color work, mainly color work technique, because she needs quite a lot of color work and Fair Isle garments and hats and mittens and so on. So I took her class. Was on Saturday. I went there on Saturday morning and then spent one night. Hubby came with me, he went golfing, and I took those classes. And then on Saturday, or Sunday I mean, I took Jennifer Steingass's class about design your own yoke sweater. And these are some of her patterns on Ravelry. So, just showing these so that you know who I'm talking about. And I think the last time I podcasted, I talked about wanting to design a pullover which has weedy sea dragons floating on the yoke. And I'll show you how these are, how those weedy sea dragons look like in real life. They live somewhere around Australia coast. Maybe I checked this from Google. It was probably the south coast of Australia. See, I saw a BBC program called The Blue Planet maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and they had those weedy sea dragons on that show, and I thought that they were so cool looking that I wanted to design something with those. And this is the design which I made, and I knit a sample while taking Jennifer's class. Here's the sample. These are not the best colors because you can't really see that sea dragon that well. So lesson learned, I'm not going to match this green and that purple in that pullover or cardigan. I haven't decided if I'm going to make a cardigan or pullover. I was going to first do the, what was it? The bind on, cast on, where you have the kind of like active stitches on a yarn thread. You can do it by crocheting. What the heck was that called? I don't remember. This heat is doing the tricks. But anyway, I was going to do it so that I cast on stitches here, knit all the way up, then collect the stitches and knit down. The reason why I thought I would do that is because I thought that I would have more possibilities to adjust the, well, in this case, the decreases and the neckline. But because when you stitch, when you make or knit one stitch, it has the V shape, and I think this pattern will work better if I have the V upside down, meaning that I actually should cast on top down and then try to figure out how to do the increases with the yoke. And this was my original design. Those weedy sea dragons, they are going to be as I have put them down there, but this part I'm going to make it a bit more decorative. So this is the plan, and I have taken this pattern from that head section there. So this is the same as that there, and I'm going to knit this top down, casting on certain amount of stitches and then figuring out how to make the increases here and there. Jennifer gave instructions how to do that, so I kind of know what I'm doing, but we'll see. I'll show you the yarns which I'm planning on using. They are Louhittaren luolas, Tuulias yarns, Kytöläinen 2. That's the tag. Louhittaren luola, Knitlops layer, and I have several colors. These are the ones which I used for that swatch, and then I have this darker purple and this grayish lilac-y violet, plus these two, this green pinja, I think this was called, was it? Dropped a ball, a cake. Yes, this is pinja. This is hopea. The one I dropped is laventeli, and this eggplant color is munakoiso. I think this will be the body color, main color for that shawl slash cardi. And this last one is called magenta, as we would say in Finnish. So those are the yarns I'm going to use, but don't know the order yet. See, professional looking notes. These are the calculations which we did with Jennifer. And what did we end up with? Yes, 13 pattern repeats, probably, with 2.5mm needles, because I knit the swatch with 2mm needles, and I think it might be slightly too dense. But if I make it a cardigan, I think I would like it that way. But we'll just have to see. But anyway, that's going to be an active whip quite soon, because I have another active whip living in this gorgeous bag which I got from Emilia. I'll show you the pattern first. See, I talked about the Spooky Park mitts, where I had the pattern inside my head and also on a piece of paper, well actually on Excel spreadsheet. And then I knit one sample, wasn't a winner, knit another one, knit a third one, and then actually the fourth one is the winner. And I have just opened up or released this pattern on Ravelry. See, I have never ever done mystery knitalongs before, but if I understand it correct, and it's for free because I haven't done this before, I think I need to just upload a new clue on Ravelry, and that way anyone who has uploaded it will get that new update with that clue. I think it works like that. But anyway, that's a very... I would like to show you how that mitten looks like, but of course I can't because it's a mystery knitalong. But I can show you the yarns for the 4th mitten, which was the winner. And I'm using 4 colors. You need 5 colors, because you need 5 colors. And they are these. This is a gradient, but I'm using the turquoise shade. And there's light gray and dark gray and this speckle sparkle yarn plus this well, it's actually quite solid color. So that's, I have knit one and I'm knitting the other one so that I have a pair. But what I'm actually doing is I'm mixing the colors. I'm using those colors for both mittens to get a pair. They have the same yarns but in different order, because I thought that would be fun. And then when the mystery knit-along starts next week, it's a mystery too. I will release the clue midweek, meaning either Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, but it's a mystery when. So keep your Ravelry project page active. But anyway, I'm also going to knit another pair of those mitts. And I think this time I will use this leftover yarn, white, which has silver stellina in it. Then this hand-dyed yarn, which I got from a Kuopio knitter friend as a gift. And then yesterday I just received these Petro yarns 10-gram mini skeins. So I'm going to use some of these. Maybe that's pink. And I also have this left over. I think this was Lottie Knits yarn. Don't remember the color name now. Maybe 2 summers ago. So these 3 plus maybe the pink. I would really like to use that turquoise again. Well, still need to do a bit of more stash diving. And those were the whips. Yes, then other things. Well, the reason why I haven't knit that much is that we have been renewing our upstairs walls. Kitchen area, living room area, and then the staircase. Our middle one, Emeli, he moved to Tampere 2 weeks ago. He started his studies there. He will become a construction engineer in 4 years' time. And then Mikko, who is the oldest one, he is going to move in 2 or 3 weeks' time. He bought his first own home, only just like 2 stone throws away. And we are helping him renovate his sauna. We are going to take the old wood panels out and put new ones in. And we'll start demolition on Sunday. So I haven't been knitting much. But I think I will show you the new living room, kitchen area, staircase in my next episode, because there is still a bit of a mess and I don't want to show that now. But I will show you the next time what I did. Also, we did the toilet, upstairs toilet. So I'll show you those the next time. But because even though it is so hot, autumn is coming, and every time when autumn is about to arrive, I make this wonderful, well, I think it's wonderful. Still this morning, hubby said how disgusting this drink or shot is. He still took it. I haven't taken my shot yet, but it's this stuff. I did it yesterday, yes. Yesterday after work, I went to the grocery store. I bought ginger, lemons, honey, well, some tea for Mikko. And the lady there at the grocery store asked, does someone have flu in your family? And I said that, well, not yet, and hopefully we are going to not have a flu after we drink this stuff. So this is my shot, today's. I don't know why hubby hates this. It's not bad. It is kind of hot, burning, not disgusting, not awful. I like it. And you should make this too. So, pause the video, write the recipe down, and make your own. And your joints will love it. Your hubby probably won't. You might not even, but it's good for you. And I think that's it. A short episode. Hopefully next time I have more knitting to show. And also I have started knitting that Wheelie Sea Dragons pullover / cardi. Next time, what will I podcast next time? Probably after Halloween. See, we are going to fly to Milan in Italy for a couple of days, right after Halloween. So I'll probably podcast after our Milan trip. So, see you in November, and keep knitting those mystery mitts.